Good morning. My investigation is called Illusion of Sweetness. Picture yourself at an ice cream store. You stand with flavors in a variety of colors before you. What color are you drawn to first? Which flavor is first to attract your liking? With your lifetime of experience and experimentation, your brain automatically predicts the flavors of taste according to color due to expectations. You see a pink-colored ice cream and another of the color brown. Your brain automatically assumes the pink is strawberry and the brown is chocolate, simply due to experience. What if there were two batches of ice cream made with the same flavor, ingredients, and taste, but each had a color of its own? Would its perception of sweetness differ, or would it taste the same as sugar? In this experiment, my aim is to investigate whether the color of food will affect our perception of sweetness. Methodology. The experiment will be conducted with cake. Both cakes will consist of a vanilla batter with vanilla frosting. The color of the frosting will be modified with food coloring. One slice with blue frosting, the other with pink. A survey will be conducted with 10 people of similar ages ranging from 13 to 15 years of age. A mix of both genders will be tested. After tasting both slices, unaware both consist of the same sweetness, they will be asked the following: whether the slice with pink icing was sweeter than that of blue, whether the slice with blue icing was sweeter than that of pink, or if both have the same sweetness. After results have been conducted, I will construct a pie graph to finalize the investigation and conclude the collective data. Reliability, validity, and fairness. To ensure the investigation is reliable, each person must receive the same cake. With no changes or additives, both colors should be tested and compared. If changes were added or modifications were applied, the investigation will fail as being labeled a fair test. Different results should be expected as the test depends on opinion and choice. To reassure validity, a specific age group should be targeted, close ages with no dramatic differences. In this case, the ages 13 to 15 are chosen. To ensure fairness, the investigation must be tested on more than one subject, or repeated multiple times. This explains as to why maximum 10 people will be tested. Benefits to society. The experimental investigation will help expand our knowledge of psychological reactions and mental behavior. By experimenting with the human mind and visual perception, we can be familiarized with its effect and reasons. By comparing the results conducted and concluding the survey, we'll be able to prove visual appearance can spark a mental effect. Valuable discoveries such as this provides an essential advantage for food companies, markets, and restaurants. Thank you.
I think that your presentation was really good, and I'm really enjoying it. But I think that you should conduct your experiment on more than 10 people because you're doing from both genders.
Yeah, maybe 20 people.
Yeah, so 10 girls and 10 boys.
Well, 10 maybe a bit small, yeah.
20.
Your presentation was really nice and it was understandable.
Thank you. Yes, Rachel.
I don't get how the frosting is going to change the perception, because every day we eat a vanilla cupcake and we know that it's just the frosting that's changed colours.
Wait, every day we eat?
Every day? We know that it's a vanilla cake, so...
Yeah, but the frosting could be different flavour.
Can I add on that? You still have this mental
perception.
But you know it's a vanilla cake.
Perspective.
But what if you have to
but the frosting could be different colour.
Yeah.
And you won't know
which one's
And you won't know. So I won't be testing yours, obviously. Because you using it now.
Maybe it's just me, I don't know.
I liked it.
Any other question?
Yeah.
Why pink and blue frosted?
Because they're contrast, they're very different. So.
Do you know Danya in year 10?
Yeah.
Who?
Yes,
If you give her pink, she'll always say it's better.
yeah,
So
no, we're not
I
giving
think
it to
the
her.
color pink might have a bit of gender bias on the
Yeah.
girls' high school. I think
Green
so.
color.
You may just want to pick something a little bit more neutral. And if I'm doing it, I might modify it in two ways. First way, I'll actually just give them a white frosting. In this case, there's no food coloring in it. Yeah. So that way, that becomes my so-called control test. Yeah. And then if I did found that they actually flavor one particular color over the other color, you may want to do a follow-up test. And in this case, you deliberately get the one that they favor and to have reduced sugar, yeah, just by maybe 10 to 20%, yeah. The other one, same amount of sugar, and then give it to them one more time and see whether they still say that they will have the same color, actually give you a stronger, sensation of sweet. Does that make sense? So that way you can actually somehow actually pick out whether it's actually a mental bias or maybe actually that they picked up whether that's actually what you call, that they actually picked up whether there was a difference and such. Yeah. So the secondary test of that, if you did do it and you did find out how can I say difference, how can I say there was a mental bias up there, then I'm quite happy to give you full marks for it. Yeah. But I mean, as it is at the moment, we need to increase the sample size, I think, and on top of that, deal with the gender bias issue about colors and such. But in general, I think the what you explained was very well structured and thought out about that.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
That was just
It's
great.
really this well.
Can I end it now?
Yeah.
Do you wanna go next?